What's going on? I'm so bad with that thing. Maybe one day we went over it before, and I still don't even know how to do it. It's such a fucking nightmare. What's going on? We're gonna do some Friday the 13th trivia tonight, fan film trivia. I got some awesome guests. All the items that I'm giving away are over here. When we drag everybody in, we'll go over the first, second, and third place prizes. So I'll just let me see if I can get this going. I'll drag in Michael. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
Drag in Michael from Movies and Beyond. I'm going to grab Eric. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What's the name of your channel again? Bearded Man? What is it again?
Bearded Entertainment.
Bearded Entertainment. I apologize. Yeah. And a good friend of mine, Jason Simone from Canada.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello.
Not too much.
So let's go to my comments 1 second. We are live. Yep. How's it going? What's going on, buddy? It's going good. Special Agent Carter Sauce. Howdy. How's it going on? Val the General. And
she always gets it.
Yeah, I was about to say we always give her one.
I got a little ticker here if you guys are ready to read it. You know, it's pretty cool.
I like the masking part. I like the masking part, and I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah, I heard you like the movie too, bro. I heard you like the movie.
It's got some problems, but I don't hate it. You know what? I'll say it. I'm not afraid of it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's the worst one.
All right. What was your question that you were going to have, Eric?
It actually has nothing to do with Friday the 13th. It has to do with filmmaking. So that could wait till like after.
No, shoot it now, bro. Shoot it now.
Oh, okay. I was mulling the idea over with someone after watching a behind the scenes of like the VHS franchise. And I was thinking, like, realistically, as a filmmaker, if you were to shoot like a low budget, like 10-minute original short, do you think you could do it for $1,000?
Oh yeah.
Because I was talking to someone, I was thinking, I was like, I could.
You already have the camera. You already have the camera.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking like you. I was thinking of reaching out to 5 different people that I know that are filmmakers and be like, hey, I need a 10-minute original short. Here's $1,000 to make it. And you give me a 10 and put a collection together like the VHS movies. It's not going to be like their VHSs, but get 5 different, like, you know, local filmmakers that I know and get an original short, hopefully have like a common theme among them. Well, and then put them together.
I was asked to do that before from a gentleman. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he's going to do it or not. And in the 5, we're supposed to connect kind of like Trick or Treat.
And that's what I was thinking, like some sort of common theme. But even if there's not, just a 5 or like a 10-minute short horror original that, and then like have an an outside narrative that ties the 5 together, which I've got a little bit of basis for. But I've asked a couple people, like, do you think you could do it for $1,000?
I could do it for. I have a $10,000 camera right there, so I could definitely do it for $1,000. It'd probably just be me and somebody else, but I would come up with something clever.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't think there'd be. I would think of some sort of overarching narrative to tie them together, like or a theme or something like that to tie them together. But as of right now, I'm just floating the idea out there, like, hey, if I give you $1,000, could you make me a 10-minute short? And I figure if I got 5 of them, put that, that's 50 minutes right there. And you put a like 25-minute short or 25-minute like outside story to tie them together. That's an hour and 15. So just wondering what's, if that's of like,
I think that would entice a lot of people. You got to come up with the theme and then sell the theme and then you'll get it.
Yeah. Okay. I know it's along the same line as VHS, but it'd be like more modern thing, like their digital clips. Like someone maybe hacks into this person's computer and finds a folder with these clips. And then as you go through them, that each clip is a segment that a filmmaker has made. And then, because that's how Radio Silence got started.
Yeah.
And they just made 2 Scream movies, but that one of their first things that came out was a short film that was in
Same with
in the
Talk to Me.
VHS.
Same with Talk to Me.
Yeah. So I was like, I get a nice big bonus toward the end of the year every year from work, and I was like, I could spring $5,000, 1,000 to 5 different filmmakers.
Get with me after on it, and we'll definitely. I just don't want to bore everybody going over it, but I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
the idea. I love the idea, and I love that. I think me and you will get together if we could come up with the premise, and then you tackle this part of the premise, you tackle this part of the premise. I think that's really cool for a director because then it's just that genius idea, and then you go from there. Let me read Harley Bliss. My favorite part of Rosebud has to be getting to see the reunion of Tina and Nick. It was so beautiful and exactly the way I wanted to see those two brought together. Thanks so much. That means a lot. Hi, all. It's 10:03 a.m. here in Sydney, Australia. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining us.
What's
Love
up,
Wayne, man. He always tries to jump in when he can, even
He's
though
the
it's
best.
completely different time zone.
That was a great scene. Thanks, Val. Yeah. Hello, Wayne. Kyle Curtis, Flet's Movies and Pop Culture 13. Hey, Peter, Michael, Eric, Simone, and everyone.
Hello, Kyle.
What's going on, Kyle?
Hey, Kyle.
Apex, love the Weed Eater kill with the bullet hitting the floor. Thank you so much. That kill, we always wanted to show a part 7 because part 7 never did it. If you look at the behind the scenes, we had a lot of problems with that one scene. And the bullet coming out was, I always wanted the crow when he fires the bullet down. And then in my brain, when I was like, oh, we're killing her, I'm like, what if the bullet comes out when he cuts her guts? And it was like a last minute thing. And everybody seems to love it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go here. Awesome kill. Wayne Turner again. Mike and Serial Free on YouTube only costs $800. Totally original found footage horror movie. There you go.
I've heard about this.
It came up on my home screen today. I didn't click on it, but I saw it there.
Apparently, they literally made the entire, and it's like a 60-minute movie. So it's like it's feature length, but they made it for $800.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see if I can somehow get through this thing and hold on. See if we can play this trivia. Let's see if I don't mess this up. So we're going to present screen. I don't need to be over here anymore. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this going. Awesome. You guys see it?
There it is.
There it
Everything
is. Yeah.
good?
Some
So
Jeopardy.
let's go by who is the oldest. We'll go first, and then subsit down the thing. So, Michael, you're probably the oldest.
I'm 46. I will throw that out there.
Eric is 34. Simone?
37.
So it's Michael, Simone, and Eric. So just like it is here. Holy shit, what are the odds? Michael, Simone, and Eric.
Nice.
So, Michael, you are going first. Michael cannot pick square one, the man in the mask, because when we were doing the run through, we we had to check one, and that was the one. So
yeah,
he's not allowed to pick that one.
Give me Man in the Mask for 500, Alex.
Holy shit! Here we go.
Go big or go home. I'm either going super.
Okay. What Jason actor wore motocross pads under his Jason costume?
Okay. Which Jason actor from a fan film, correct?
Fan film. This is all fan film.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, you don't have to say what is. You can just give me the answer.
Okay, so I will go with I'll go with Jason Brooks on this one because I don't know the answer, and by process of elimination, that's what I'm gonna go.
Okay, and let me see if I can figure this out.
So
no, Santi wore pads in Never Hike Alone. We actually have pictures of it. Jason Brooks and gang were working on the original Before Vengeance with him, and there was pictures of him in costume as Jason with motocross pads on. So I
didn't know the answer. I went
with
what I thought was the biggest possible chance there.
Okay, so now we got Jason Simone. What do you got, buddy?
Let's go with Cannon for 200.
Cannon for 200. Question is, which film had a bullet fall out of a victim's stomach? Jesus Christ.
Friday the 13th, Roseblood, written and directed by Peter Anthony.
Yes, my friend. Bang, Roseblood. What are the odds we were just talking about that? Boom, 200 for Jason. Can I hit spacebar again, or I have to escape?
I think you might hit. Yeah, you could hit spacebar.
No, it's escape. Okay, so we got minus 500 for Michael, 200 for Jason. Here comes up bearded man himself, Eric.
I'll take Kills for 500. I'm gonna be terrible at
Oh,
this.
you
I'm
guys
just gonna
are going fucking balls
Go
to the
big or
wall.
go home, man.
Fucking elephant.
I'm gonna fail at this. I just want everyone to know.
Elephant cocks in the room over here. Okay, here we go. Boom. What film had a victim disemboweled against a tree?
Disemboweled against a tree.
Yeah, I can give you a little bit more. He was put against the tree, and the Jason cut his guts, and his guts fell out. This is from a lesser known film.
Yeah.
On the upper echelon, though. It's probably in the top 10.
Oh gosh. I don't know. I'm just gonna say the name of one I remember. I know we've watched. It's like Awake in the Darkness, I believe it is. Like Friday Awake in the Darkness.
No, it was his name was Jason.
Jason.
David Brown cut out the guts of a gentleman against a tree. So that's a minus.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I knew the answer to that because
that's the thing, man. We've watched so many fan films in a short amount of time. I'm not gonna lie, like they kind of spin together.
I'm trying to like show respect to all the filmmakers and writers and directors, and then I'm trying to grab a scene that would be, you know, not like who was the third character in the blank. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like one of their better kills. So I was trying to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so who's up? It's Michael.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Make your comeback, son.
Give me actors for 500.
Actors for 500 by Michael. The question is, 7-time Emmy Award winner. Which actor in this and any of these fan films is a 7-time Emmy Award winner? What's his actual name?
Oh my god!
So he won. He started winning them 3 years ago, then 2 years ago, and then last year.
I have no freaking idea. I have no idea. Peter Anthony.
Yeah,
there it is.
Peter Anthony is not it. Kevin Spirtus from Roseblood.
He's a 7-time.
I think it's called Forever and Again. It was on Showtime or something. It was a series. About him and his lover and so
that's Nick.
Yeah. His real name was Kevin Blair. If you look at the credits, it was Kevin Blair. He changed his name to Kevin Spirtus.
Oh, okay.
So that's a minus on that one.
Give me a -1,000 on this one.
Michael minus 1,000. Hey, let's hear in the chat if anybody thinks Michael can win this. You know, shoot out your odds.
Shoot out the odds. You know?
Yeah, let's get some money. Get some money going. All right, Jason Simone, what do you got?
Let's do Cannon for 300.
Cannon for 300. Actress Adrienne King and Amy Steele reprised their role in this fan film.
We know this one.
I know. I can see it.
Come on, man. She was only in one.
Jason Rising?
Jason Rising, it is. Simone with the 300 up. Yeah, Amy Steele, you don't even see her. She's a phone call at the end.
Yep.
You see her name on the
She's
phone.
a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Supposedly, if they do it too, she's in it. Okay, so the score is -1,000 for Michael, 500 for Jason, and here comes Eric at -500, just trying to creep out of that dungeon. What do you got, buddy?
I'm gonna go Cannon for 500.
Cannon for 500. Today's Daily Double. No. The main 6 casts were named after the NES game counselors. I forgot this, but I researched it. I think I know who it is. The main 6 cast members, their on-screen names were named after the NES game counselors, the Friday 13th game for NES.
Oh Jesus,
Eric, I know you're younger. NES means Nintendo Entertainment.
I know what the Nintendo Entertainment.
All right, I should have said that. Yeah.
I was more of a Super Nintendo man myself, but give me Contra on a Super Nintendo. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Fall of Camp Blood.
Fall of Camp Blood. It is not. Voorhees, Night of the Beast. That's when he fights Bigfoot.
He fights Bigfoot.
Yeah. So minus for Eric.
Never heard of that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go watch it, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Jason fights Bigfoot. Yeah.
Oh.
Holy shit. So Simone has got a commanding lead, believe it or not, like 2 questions in. Michael is up -1,000. You're gonna creep out, or you're gonna throw the elephant balls out there?
Throw it out there, dude. Let's do it. Behind the scenes for 500.
Behind the scenes 500. This film gave $27,000 to the Shriners Children's Hospital as part of their fundraising campaign. By the way, only one of 2 films to ever give money, 3 films to ever give money to campaigns that they said they were going to.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Roseblood. Why not?
Yeah, I was about to say that seems like a
Vengeance 1.
Oh, okay.
Jason Brooks, Sean, myself, 27. They did a video and everything. It was pretty cool.
I've got
nothing. Yeah. So that is Michael with a minus. Damn.
15.
Yeah.
Now place your bets.
Now, so Jason, you're up. What do you got?
Do Cannon for 400.
Cannon for 400. Here we go. Who played young Sack Jason in Vengeance 2?
I do not know his name.
I'll give it to you if you say it.
It was Steve Dash's grandson.
Judges, they're going to give it to you because it's such a great moment. They get David Ogilvy, Steve Dash, real grandson. Good job. Congratulations.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Dude, we have behind the scenes video. You could see it too. When he put on the sack and we flew his whole family out there, and his daughter and everybody was there. And when he put out sack on, dude, everybody was crying. Like, we had to stop shooting for 10 minutes because the family started crying. Everyone got cheers. We just worked with Steve the movie before. It was a real special moment. So Jason with a plus.
Man.
Okay.
Say, Michael, we gotta pick it up, dude.
I figured you guys be decent just because you've seen so many.
The thing of Jeopardy is it's go big or go home. Like, that's how I always play. You either come out way ahead or you just fall on your face with Jeopardy.
All right, so who's up? Jason?
Oh no, it'd be me.
I'm sorry, Eric's up.
Yeah, Cannon. I'll go Cannon 400.
Cannon for 400. He reprised his role as sheriff 40 years later in this fan film.
Oh,
hitting the buzzer
as
right
a
now.
sheriff. As a sheriff.
Yeah, it's Dash. This was Dash, wasn't it?
Full name?
Steve Dash?
No, Ron Milkey. His name was Jason. You know what, dude? No, that's right, because it wasn't 40 years later.
Okay, I was about to say, I know Dash did. Like, I was like,
yeah, but it wasn't 40 years later at that time. So, sorry about that. But yeah, Ron Milkey, who's the guy in part 1, he reprised it, and his name was Jason.
Oh, okay.
Which is cool.
I was gonna say Rick Cologne. That's what I was gonna. But then I think about, like, I start doing the math. I don't think that was 40 years either.
Yeah. So we are on Michael. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Let's do Man in the Mask for 400.
Man in the Mask for 400. This Jason actor is of Cuban heritage. Jason actor is of Cuban heritage.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that you never played Jason.
I never played Jason. I should have at the end, but I did.
I was about to say, like, if I'm making a Jason movie
for Savini Jason, because that was my costume, but Brooks is just, I don't know, he deserves it.
Oh, Jason Brooks doesn't sound like a Cuban name. Because that's what I'm boiled down to at this point, because I don't know the answer. But I am, I'll go with Jason Brooks. Why not?
Jason Brooks. It is Dan Kyle from Jason Rising.
Okay.
Once in a while. So there is
negative 1900.
Okay. Jason.
Beat that, Eric.
Let's go with actors for 200.
He's playing it safe over here. Actors for 200. This F-13 alum is on screen doing aerobics in this fan film.
Oh no. On screen doing aerobics in a fan film. I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Darcy DeMoss in Jason Rising. They were watching TV of her doing her old aerobics that was in part 4.
Yeah, right before Jason came in the door. Yeah.
So Jason,
I didn't know her name though.
It's all right. Okay, so we it's not close at all, but still we check on. We still check on. Yeah, it's 1900 minus 700 positive minus 1400. Eric.
Jason is 2,100 points away from the next closest person, which is me.
What do you got?
I'm gonna go. I'm. What am I gonna fail the least? Let's go. Kills for 400.
Kills for 400. This film had its actor's penis chopped off during a BJ scene.
I know the movie.
Michael, did we watch this one together?
No.
Nope.
Then I haven't seen it.
Yes, you have.
I have.
I don't think you have, but I could be wrong.
Wait, we didn't watch it together?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to say Night of the Beast because that's one of the ones it's one of the only ones I've watched by myself.
I should get some of those points.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, Night of the Beast.
Voorhees, Night of the Beast. I thought you said you didn't see it. That's when he fights Bigfoot.
No, I have seen it, but it's one that Michael and I didn't watch on the channel. And like, there's 2 fan films I've watched by myself that we didn't do on a live. That's it. Everything else I've seen in terms of fan films have been on a live stream with Michael. So,
okay,
all right.
So I took that off, I believe.
Yeah, you did, because I went from 1,400 off to negative 1,000.
Where's the daily double at, bro? I need that.
We don't got it yet. We're working our way to it. Who's up now, Michael?
Yes.
What do you got, buddy?
Give me kills for 300.
Kills for 300. This film had the most kills of any Friday the 13th fan film.
I got to go with Vengeance 2 on this one, bro, because that was like a freaking slaughter through that movie.
Vengeance 2, final answer?
Yeah.
Vengeance 1.
Oh my God.
I think it's 51.
You should have just said Vengeance and be like,
yeah, let it go. Vengeance. Yeah.
Vengeance.
Oh.
Yeah, there's someone did a kill review online. There's like 51.
I want to recount on that.
I'll ask Brooks. He'll know. What do we got for Simone? You basically, unless you lose every one, Simone, I think you got it anyways. But what do you got?
Let's do Man in the Mask for 200.
This Jason actor also played Michael Myers in Roseblood.
Oh, that'd be our buddy Brent.
Full name?
Brent Edger.
Edgett.
Brent
Edgett. Fall of Camp Blood. Did you guys know that?
I did not.
I had no idea.
Yeah, the Jason in Fall of Camp Blood, where I play the guy digging the grave. The Jason was the Michael at the end of Roseblood.
Nice.
So that is a plus for Simone, which pretty much locks it up, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I don't think he could. Yeah, he could. If he would have to take every question.
Eric, you're gonna need a 400 right here, Eric. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna say actors 400, but I'm not gonna get this right.
Actors for 400. She plays Darcy, the mail girl, on Shudder.
Wait a second. She's from Roseblood. She's the Rose. I'm gonna guess.
I can't answer. No, it's her real name, by the way. You want?
I don't. Oh God, I don't know the actress's name, but I don't know her name, so I'm gonna get it wrong. But it's the actress who plays Rose in Roseblood.
Final answer?
That's gonna be my final answer.
That's a no, because she's not on a live show on Shudder. Diana Prince, Vengeance 1 and 2.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So that is a minus for Eric.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Come on back
I'm
down here,
I'm
you ever watch Joe Bob's Big Show, whatever? That's her, Darcy the mail girl. She's on the show with him.
Oh, didn't know that. Yeah.
Okay, so we are back to Michael at minus 200, 2,200. He's going for a record, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what he can do.
It's go big or go home.
Yeah.
All you people playing those 100s when you guys play Jeopardy. Shame on you.
I was minus 1,000 in your last one. So
positive number.
Let's do Cannon for 300.
Cannon for 300. This character is the father of Julius from Friday the 13th, Part 8.
That is the Duke in Roseblood.
There it is. The Duke
really?
in Roseblood. Yeah, man, where you been, son? When he makes a phone call home, he's like, "Hey, where's my son?" She goes, "Oh, he's boxing again." Okay. Yeah, that's his father.
I didn't even make that connection.
Oh, dude, that's the other reason why he wants to kill him. So his buddy's face gets ripped off, and then he finds out his son gets killed a year later. You get it?
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Makes him dive into the whole revenge thing, in my mind.
Look at my people out there giving me a woohoo. That's what I'm talking about.
Michael.
Thug life, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
So Michael's a plus for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Banging boom. Okay, so Jason,
creeping up on me. He might take second place.
Jason, everybody's rooting for you to lose right now, buddy. What do you got?
I do Cannon for 100.
Cannon for 100. What actress does Catherine Mary Stewart replace in this fan film?
Oh, Catherine Maria Stewart. I'm so bad with names. remember who people are with names.
She's a final girl. I'll give you that.
What actress does she replace? She replaces no, I can't remember her name. It's in Roseblood. She's the new Tina. I think.
5 seconds.
I can't think of her name, but I believe she replaces.
Oh, this is one I think I know.
I actually know this one too.
Yeah, this is what I know.
Surprisingly.
Megan Jennifer
no.
Cook in
No
Vic
More.
No More.
Yeah, I didn't know it either. Michael, what were you thinking?
Jessica Hotman.
Okay,
That's who played the Tina.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, where we at? So, Eric is up minus only 2,200 down.
I will take. I'll take Cannon for 200.
Cannon for 200. In Vengeance 2, what are Tommy's daughters' names?
Oh God,
Simone would know this.
Yeah, I bet he does.
It's the most decorated film of all time for awards.
The most decorated in terms of
Brooks, like awards. I think Brooks won. It's in the 70s now for Vengeance 2.
Oh,
like best picture, best actor, whatever.
I'll say hell, Tina and Amy. I'll throw two names out there just to
Angelica and Ashley Jarvis is
okay.
who they are in Vengeance 2. So that is a minus for Eric.
I actually had no idea about that one.
Okay. Who is up? It's Michael. Let's go, Michael. You get a fan base. Here we go. Check this out.
That's what I'm talking
about. You got
about.
this, Michael.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at all these great people.
80s horror man knew it.
Let's see. Let's do. I'm staying out of the 100s. Let's do Man in the Mask for 300.
Man in the Mask for 300. This actor finished the finale of his film with only one arm. This is another one. We've mentioned it before.
This actor finished the finale of his film with only one arm. So let me ask a question about the question. The character
has one arm at the end.
One arm at the end.
You're not going to get it. Want me to give you another?
No, probably not.
He played a Jason.
Yeah, I was hoping it was a Jason.
I was gonna say like
Friday. Like that's where I was going with that. No, I definitely don't know. I don't. The only thing that was coming, I don't know that one. The only thing that was coming to me was when you said that was Texas Chainsaw 03.
Yeah.
I had to cut his damn arm off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I was thinking of Freddy versus Jason, but it's Freddy that gets his arm cut off.
Yeah. Did you guys see Victim No More?
I never did.
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, we watched it on my channel, Michael.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh shit! With the Power Rangers around him at the end.
Not Power Rangers, but yeah.
The
girl with the bow and he lost his arm. It was pretty good. I was like, how did you hide your arm in that scene? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That was I can tell you when we watched it January 31st. So it's been like 8 months since we watched it.
So who's up, Simone?
Yeah.
What you got, buddy?
Kills for 100.
He's playing it safe. He's like, I can't risk anything here.
In Origin of Evil, this weapon defeats Jason.
I haven't seen that one.
These are the guys from Germany. They made 3 of them.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I don't think we've watched them.
I actually don't want to know the answer to this. I haven't seen it.
You'll forget. You'll forget.
I'm going to go with the Kandarian dagger.
Knife.
Okay.
Knife. A rare loss for Jason.
Really overthought that.
Yeah. So Eric's up.
I'll go actors for 300.
What F-13 the game character played himself in Vengeance 1? So the Friday 13th the game from PlayStation. Remember how there was 4 people that bought their way in?
No clue. No clue whatsoever, man.
If that your final answer?
I'm gonna say Kane Hodder just to put an answer out there.
Okay. Bugsy. He was in Vengeance 1. He was in, his name was Jason. He was the African American gentleman with the high low with the football jacket in the game. We actually got him for a couple movies.
Nice.
Yeah. So did I minus you yet? Let me see.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Michael, I'm getting down to Michael territory now.
Michael
Oh, yeah.
cannot pick. Well, hold on, Michael. One,
Yeah,
two,
you
three,
got to
four.
pick.
We can't
one of
leave you with the 100 one. It don't matter really at this point, but whatever. Go ahead. Yeah.
Give me behind the scenes for 200.
Behind the scenes for 200. The producer built an entire building for a fan film. This producer.
You guys built a building for Roseblood. Do I know who the producer was? Were you the producer too?
We're like small producers, but not the real producer.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say Roseblood.
You got to name the guy. This producer, not this movie. You know.
I have no idea who the
You
producer
think hard
is.
enough, you'll get it. I basically thank him every day.
Let's see. Riley was
Everyone
Fall
in
of Camp Blood. I'll go with Riley. Riley Lord.
John Lutzis,
Oh no.
Roseblood. That's
I got the movie right. I should get
Yeah.
like 50% of that.
So Sean is Sanaya's father, so Rose's father. Also, the girl in Snow White.
Okay.
Okay, where are we at now? So let's check. Somebody, Michael, you still got a fans. Russell
Yes.
saying you still can do it, Michael.
Always standing with me.
Apex got it right.
They'll ride the ship down to the end.
Yeah. All right. So we are at Jason. Take the
What do
man
you-
about 100.
Actors for 100.
Damn you. How many alumni for Friday the 13th did Vengeance 1 and Vengeance 2 have combined? Alumni from the original films, the canon films.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to count.
The number would just be the number. So 7, 2, 3, whatever the fuck it is.
1, 2,
Eric, you have fans too?
3. Is it 3?
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
It would be 5. Steve Dash, CJ Graham, Tom McLaughlin, Darcy DeMoss, and Tom Matthews.
Right.
Not too bad. So it's a minus and exit.
So I will take Man in the Mask for 100 so that Michael doesn't get it.
I was hoping
Excellent.
you'd forget about that and let me get one right.
This
you know?
Jason actor has reprised the role in 5 fan films. So he's played Jason Voorhees in 5 fan films.
I'm going to say Brooks.
Jason Brooks it is. The immortal Jason Brooks.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. So the films are Vengeance 1, Vengeance 2, Roseblood. Damn. The one with Freddy, Sleep All Night or whatever. He plays Savini Jason. And then, damn, the one before Vengeance 1. How the hell don't I remember this? But anyways, those are the 5.
Damn, does he have Kane Hodder beat?
He does.
Yeah, because Kane Hodder only had 4.
4, yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
he's the first person in the history of the world to play Tom Savini Jason on screen. Think about that. There's been drawings
So
and videos.
far.
So, yeah, well, there's some now, I think, but he's the first one. All right, so it's who's up, Eric?
No, that was me. It's
Come on.
Michael again.
It's Michael.
That's
Come
Michael.
on, everybody, root for Michael on here.
We'll get
You
one,
got-
baby.
you
Hey,
got
we
it,
already
Michael.
got one.
So behind the scenes for 100 by default, the actor tore 4 tendons in his right shoulder during filming.
That
Don't talk,
was a-
nobody. Don't talk.
That was Brooks too as well. He got hurt playing Jason, didn't he?
I can't say yes or no. He did get hurt.
I'll go with that.
That's a
Goodness.
no.
I was
Peter
gonna say
Anthony.
you. I was about to say, bro. I was like, if there's a question about an actor getting injured on set, I'm going with Peter Anthony. I'm hedging my bets.
Well, if he'd have said that he tore 4 tendons in his knee, I'd have been like, oh, that's Peter Anthony. But didn't Jason Brooks get hurt on Roseblood or Vengeance?
Yeah,
on one of them?
he fractured his forearm. He had metal pieces in his eye. He slit his fingers with the machete. And in Vengeance 2, he broke his ribs. Yeah, a couple things.
Yeah, I knew he got hurt. Doing
But
something.
he gets the non-surgery ones,
Yeah.
He gets to the minor injuries.
So the final score is Michael 2,500, Jason 600, and Eric 1800 minus 1,800.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say.
Jason Simone is the winner. So Simone, let's go over what you win for the ladies and gentlemen at home.
Winner.
Okay, so you probably have all these. A Roseblood Manifest Edition signed by Peter Anthony. You get the regular Tina version signed by Peter Anthony, and you get the DVD, which is the exact replica of the DVD back in the day of Roseblood. In addition, you get this machete signed by Peter Anthony with every single character that he's ever played in any fan film.
Wow. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be mailed to you. So that's first place. So second place is Eric. We got over here.
That's hilarious. Your second and third place is negative 1,800, negative 2,500.
Hold on a second. Fun fact, Peter Anthony actually had his eye removed for the film just because it was way more effective than the paramedic Tommy reacted to his eye. That's great because I get my eyeball ripped out. That's great.
Oh, it's Shia LaBeouf for a movie.
Right.
His character was missing a tooth. He legit
ripped it out.
He legit got his tooth pulled. So the character
did it, live, on set. They have a picture of it.
Well, technically, so did Stu from Hangover. So
yeah. So Eric, you get this Jason Brooks screened used machete from
Holy
Rosebud
shit, that's second place?
Yeah, with the blood on it.
Bro, that's only
yeah.
Damn.
And this here, I'm gonna roll it, but the original Vengeance poster with Jason Brooks's autograph on the machete.
Jesus, man. I gotta
That's
make
2.
more wall space.
Third place would be Michael, my friend.
yeah.
We're gonna go here to third place. You're gonna get the R.G. Henning legendary book Sackhead Part 2.
Yes.
All about all the kills, who killed who. There's charts in here, who did it, all the stuff like that. In addition, you get his follow-up book, Jason 3D, all about Jason 3, and you get this Part 3, 11 by 17 original poster.
Hells yeah! Thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
That's legit.
So how is that for playing?
I feel like
I mean-
I don't deserve it. I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on, let's check the.
I definitely feel like I don't deserve it.
Good job, Val. So please go over to Michael's channel. Thank you, Val. Sure.
I just subscribed to you, by the way, Simone.
Oh, excellent. Check out friend Eric's channel. Wayne Turner. In return, Shia LaBeouf got Mia Goth. Did he?
Have you seen? Oh yeah, they have a baby together.
What?
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Have you
that.
seen her lawsuit?
No, on him?
No, she's being sued from Maxine.
Oh yeah, for her on set there, she did something to a assistant or something.
It was an extra. Apparently,
Extra.
this is nothing's been proven yet, but apparently she kicked an extra in the head, like they were doing a couple takes, and she was told the extra was laying down, covered in blood, and she was told like she was coming really close to stepping on his head. The extra claims that in one of the next takes, she just full on kicked him in the head on purpose.
I heard this one. She told them that she thought they were all dummies on the ground and not real people, right? Wasn't that?
I didn't hear that, but
yeah,
it was later. The extra says she followed him to the bathroom and like mocked him, was like, "Oh, what are you going to do about it?" And then the next day, because the extra was hired for 3 days of shoots, apparently the next day the extra showed up and was told he was no longer needed.
Wow.
So he's suing her and A24, suing her for medical stuff and suing A24 for
Unsafe set or whatever.
for unfair termination.
Oh, okay.
Like because they fired him.
Yeah, wrongful termination.
But according to everyone or other people on the set, like he was complaining the whole time. He was complaining that he had to lay on the ground in clothes that were covered in blood, and the fake blood made it stick to him. And it's like, bro, you're an extra in a horror movie. What the hell? I don't want to I don't know if it's true. If it's true, fuck me, God. Like that's wrong. She shouldn't have done that. But also, like, you're an extra in a horror movie. You're gonna be laying on the ground covered in blood. Deal with it. Like that's your job.
I would have kicked him too, bro.
Yeah,
like
when
you get, I don't know about anybody else, but when you get a role as an extra or a background or whatever you get, to me, that's your time to shine. So you are never going to complain. You're going to do whatever they tell you to do. You're going to be rememberable. So the next time they need somebody, they're going to remember you. And doing that ain't gonna cut it.
No.
You know?
Like I'm gonna do everything they ask me and then volunteer to do more. because the next time they need someone, they'll be like, hey, this dude he did everything we needed. He was very helpful. That's what I like to do when I'm on set, because it gets you back on set. And but yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with it, but
people cry too much. Like, seriously.
Dude, in Vengeance 1, right? There's a scene that you barely see. So I was supposed to fight Jason at the end of 1 and have this big pole coming out of my head. So I had this green stick that was suction cupped to my head that I was in a body bag. I'm not joking. We did 21 takes of us laying there. They couldn't get it like accurate with the focus, with the fog rolling in and shit. And we were laying right next to the lake, and it was about, I don't know, 20 degrees. And we did 21 takes. After the 21 take, they did a break. I was like, hey, what's behind my head? It was a metal chain that I was laying on. And I had a dent and a bruise in the back of my head. Come to find out, we did all those 21 takes for 4 hours, and none of it made it into the film. But no one complained. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. And if someone complained, think about it, they're never going to use that guy again.
Yeah. And like you want to talk about a lot, like fucking Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick used to do so many takes. They went through, the Here's Johnny scene.
Yeah.
He used 60 doors. Yeah. So they had to do at least 60 different takes of the Here's Johnny scene. Like, think about that, because fucking Shelley Duvall had to like react and cry and seem like she was scared that many times. Like,
he admitted that he wanted to break her to make her insane. And
that's why I hate him.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson said they never did less than 30 takes per scene, no matter how great the performance was. 30. And in that stair one, wait, come on, they said over 130.
Mm-hmm. I think the record on The Shining there was one that was 140 takes.
Maybe that was the one. Yeah.
And here's the thing: you got to think, at that point you're shooting on film, so like that each extra take costs more money. Whereas now, like you got digital, you just fill up a card, you just fucking yank the card, put a new card in there. Like each extra take costs more money. Like it's ridiculous. And there was one where he did like 40 something takes, but he ended up using the first take that he shot.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're just wasteful. Yeah. And I don't know, everything I've heard about Stanley Kubrick, dude is a dick. And I don't.
But if you're a perfectionist, you're always going to be seen that way. In his small defense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to be seen as a dick. Look at Jordan, Last Dance, so on and so forth.
My biggest thing, real fast, before we get off of this subject, is how much is he expecting to win off of a contract to be an extra for 3 days?
Right.
Like, if you're going to sue someone.
Well, he's not. Here's the thing. He did go to the hospital. I'm not doubting that he was kicked. I'm not going to say that she didn't kick him. He went to the hospital. And apparently he had a concussion, and there was some, like, he's got headaches and dizziness, very generic, like, head injury symptoms. The question what he's going to have to prove is that she did it on purpose and that he was wrongfully terminated. If he wins the wrongful termination suit against a production company like A24, he'll get some money. He'll never be back on another set again.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, complaining, you won't be back working with those people. You won't.
Right.
Suing a production company, you're not
extra though.
As an extra, it doesn't matter. No, if you were
once you're SAG, you're SAG. Once you're part of it, you're part of it.
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't matter. Like, you got your card, man. You're part of you can sue them. What I'm saying is every other production company is going to be like, that guy is not good to work with because he complained a lot. Yeah, he got injured, but then he sued the company. We're not going to work with him.
That's like, what's his name? The quarterback for San Fran.
Yeah,
he sued the NFL, won $20 million, and then the next year he's saying, or 2 years later, I want to be back in and nobody wants me. You sued the NFL for $20 million.
We're talking, yeah.
I know and then he wanted the workout, and then they all arrived there. He said, "Oh, too bad, it's 90 miles south in Atlanta. If you don't want to go there, you ain't gonna see it." What? They're there for you, guy. Like, that was just insane.
Yeah. So that's he might win. Like I said, if he can prove it, if it really happened, that's fucked up. Like, he should be compensated for his injuries and stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to prove, and no production company, even if it's true, is gonna want to work with him after that, because he's gonna be seen as a problem. So
yeah.
Besides, he got kicked in the head by Mia Goth. Like, I would say thank you. Do it harder next time. Like, that's the way it's gonna be.
100%. Shut Up James, he's also in Laugh. Thing is, I guess he told them what happened and they fired him. Yeah, it's kind of like what we were saying. I think he just jumped on now, so he might have missed the beginning of it. What else is? Oh, somebody had a question back here. Val, any updates on Laugh? No. I in the not next month, but the month after, I meet with the surgeon, and it takes so long to meet this guy. He's the head of Yale, and then he tells me when I do the knee replacement. Once the knee replacement's done, so it's going to be sometime next year, the middle towards the end of next year, we resume shooting. So
I didn't know there was someone named Shut Up James in the chat, and I looked over and I just, as I was talking, I see a chat from Jerry that says, "Hi, shut up," and I was like, "Is he telling me to shut up?" But
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was greeting Shut Up James. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome! I imagine that name probably comes with.
I was at the Connecticut Horror Fest as a guest, and he showed up, and he's friends with another friend of mine that came out to the premiere for Roseblood. And I was like, dude, you would be great in Laugh. There's this server that I need for like the scene with Jason Brooks as like the devil and Amy Cody and so on and so forth. And he's like, no way, I can't do it. No way. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna do it, dude. So if you go back and look at the Laugh trailer, he's serving them, the devil and like the girl at the table. That's Shut Up James.
Nice.
Yeah, good
Hey
dude.
man, whenever you start filming again, if you need any like PAs or anything, let me know. I'll be up there.
Yeah. Where do you live, Pennsylvania?
No, I'm down in North Carolina, but dude, I'll make the drive.
Okay.
Fuck,
Right.
I just want to get on as many sets as possible.
I was talking to Michael about that too, inviting him up too for Laugh.
Yeah, dude. Like, let me know when you need someone. I prefer to be like on camera, but that's where I feel most comfortable. But I'll help out with whatever you need, man.
I love that little say. By the way, I'm better on camera than off camera. I love it.
Like I said, I'm gonna tell you what I'd like to do, and then I'll tell you what I'm willing to do.
Yeah, James. Hold on one second. Long day. James understands now. You sit around. Hurry up and wait is what we call it. So hurry up, get makeup, boom, boom. Then you'll sit around for 5 hours.
Dude, I was in the military. I'm the king of hurry up and wait.
So before we get off, Michael or Simone or Eric, you have any questions or anything you want to talk about or anything for me or?
Michael, what got anything coming up?
Not really. I mean, no, I really don't think we have anything. Usually Fridays on the channel, if you like paranormal stuff, we're doing Paranormal Fridays. Every other Friday, we're doing independent horror shorts. And they're always a good time. So if you guys like that type of stuff and you haven't been over to Movies and Beyond, you should go over and check it out. And that's really all I have for channel stuff.
Cool. Eric?
I've been slacking on my channel recently. I'm not gonna lie. My motivation's been out the window. I do have some stuff coming up that I want to do. I've got some stuff filmed that I just got to edit and throw out there. Other than that, it's been like the occasional like right out of the theater review for some movies. Hopefully I'll have something. I got some stuff in the works behind the scenes with other people filmmaking stuff. So
yep.
Hopefully I'll have some announcements on that soon.
Yeah, let me know on that idea. And what about
man.
What about you, Simone?
Well, I did just think of a question for you, Peter. Because I love it. I think it's so like just really cool looking. How'd you come up with the look for the Reaper in Laugh? The design of the paint and everything.
Great question, dude. I saw a picture. Remember James Bond? It was about 2 ago. He starts the movie off in Vegas, Mexico, on Days of the Dead, the Day of the Dead, and he's wearing like a clown. Do you remember that? He was wearing like a skeleton, not that one, but something similar, where he was like a skeleton. He had like a mask on too, and I was like, man, that's sick looking. And then I went online and found designs, and then I got with one of our makeup girls, and I said, can you do something like this, but then change it? And then we did. And then the look, just to add on to that, the look you see when he comes out of the men's room after he has that altercation with the guy bleeding. So my idea was I took away my contacts off. I put pin eye contacts in that were UV contacts. All the makeup is redone UV, exactly the same. And we have a UV light sitting there, and I gave a guy a UV flashlight for my eyes. So when you see me come out of that club, nothing is bright except for me, and it just kind of shines right there. And that's exactly one of those ones in your head that you came out the way you thought it would, which never happens, but that one worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it looks awesome. You just look badass in that shot.
Yeah, thanks. I got a dude. Hold on, if you guys got a second, you get me all fired up about stuff. If there's a video I found in my phone, you guys will think I'm nuts, of me hyping myself up. So when I come out, I'm like out of breath, because it's hard to play out of breath unless you're really out of breath. So let's see if I can find that one for you guys. I think this is it in the bathroom.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
If I saw that in a nightclub, I'd be like, all right, I'm at the club now. I'm just going home.
That's right before they say action, and I open the door, and that famous scene in the trailer, it's right there, because I wanted to be naturally out of breath. So looks crazy though, right?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You go in the bathroom, that dude's there, you're like, oh, I'll come back.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'll hold it.
It's like, oh, I forgot my. I don't know. I just fucking turn around. Like, what do you need to go into the bathroom? I don't know, but I fucking forgot it.
Yeah. What do you need? Yeah.
Fucking out.
It's like,
All right,
wow,
cool.
that.
I'll hold it. That's probably what I see. Open the door and see that. I'll hold it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you guys go. Do me a favor, hit me up on Messenger with your addresses, and then tomorrow I'll start to ship stuff out for you guys.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
That was it. Thank you, Jerry Wilson and Val and Michelle and Harley and everybody else. Russell that was in the chat. Shut up, James, Wayne, Joanna, everybody that was in the chat. Everything helped out. We had a fun time. I need to come up with easier questions next time. All right, I screwed over my boy Michael and Eric. You know.
Oh, dude, it's
what
fun.
you do is when you go for those 500s, Peter, you play the game the same way I do. It's go big or fucking go home, brother.
Well, the next time if I do it, what I'll do is say these are the 6 films, or you get what I'm saying. So at least there's an idea, because there's literally 100. So
yeah, that's the thing. Like after the very first question, I was like, okay, I don't remember the names of the fan films. I'm not gonna lie. So I kept a list of all the fan films Michael and I watched, and I just pulled that list up, and I was like, okay, there's Vengeance, Here Comes the Night, Rose Blood, Fall of Camp Blood, and I'm just like, all right, that one sounds right. And that's,
Here Comes the Night is, I think I know those guys too. They were at the camp with me. They did 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, dude. There's the community is so awesome. We praise fan films so much because they're made with love, and it's so cool that these people get together and put their time, effort, and money into making these things. And yeah, dude, I just love fan films now. So
yeah, Simone, we should have had you in Fall Camp Blood, dude.
Well, my voice is in there.
Where?
In the opening scene, the ambulance dispatcher. That's me.
I never knew that. Holy shit!
It kind of worked out to be sort of a little Easter egg, unintentionally, because since I play the ambulance dispatcher, later on you see my face on a missing persons poster.
Yes. Yeah.
So it kind of worked out that the ambulance dispatcher went missing.
Yeah.
Best.
Michael and Eric, did you know that I went to Eric, whatever, the gentleman in part 4 that played James Deere, or Rob Deere, sorry.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we went to
you talked.
Yeah, that letter I read in Fall Camp Blood is supposed to be him reading his voice, but he said that no one liked Friday 13th and no one would want to hear his voice in the film. I was like, dude, you are wrong, bro. You are really wrong. You know. So, and then he died a month ago.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, that was the same thing with Lori. Oh God, what's Lori from Roseanne? She played
Scream.
Yeah, Lori Metcalf. Yeah, she didn't like talk about Scream or anything for like years because she thought everyone hated her, and like we're like, no, like what? Yeah, I mean, you may not be my favorite Ghostface, but I think you're a damn good Ghostface. She thought people hated what she did.
No, he said crazy. The same thing. He's like, I was like, dude, if you did photo ops, like, do you know how much money you'd make? And he's arguing with me, and I feel bad talking somewhat negative about him. But I'm like, are you kidding me? I go, if you got into your Rob Deere costume and got with Ted White, and you went and did photo ops, you could charge $250, and I'd pay it all day long. You know, to have them back in the part 4 outfits. I mean, that would have been unbelievable for anybody. You know,
photo ops. Did you see that picture that was going around about Mark Hamill? He was at a fan expo.
$700.
$100
for an autograph. That's not even a photo op. That's an autograph.
Yeah.
Is that
like, I know you're Luke Skywalker and the Joker, but That's a lot, man.
Dude, I saw someone posted, I don't know what con it was, but they had gotten a professional photo op with Anakin and Mark Hamill, oh god, I feel terrible. I forgot the actor's name, but Anakin and Luke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you know how much that person probably had to pay for that photo op?
Yeah.
For just those two people.
Yeah.
It's insane.
When I first went to a con in 2015, everybody was $30, $25. And then ever since COVID, I mean, you had people jump 30, 40, 50, 60 to $70 now. I won't say names. And then Robert Englund was the first to go to 100. Now he's like 125, 150. And these people now, you cannot take photos of them at the table, with them at the table. You can only get photo op pictures with them. So they fuck you up.
I know Robert is that way.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Robert, because I saw Robert, or the first person I ever met at a convention was Matthew Lillard. I remember distinctly. It was $70, and this was 3 years ago now. It was $70 for an autograph and a selfie. And this was at Texas Frightmare 3 years ago. The most recent convention he did, it was $120 for a selfie and an autograph. 60, I think 70 for like individual. And I'm like, he doubled in price in 3 years.
Robert Englund was charging, I can't remember what it was at Flashback when I met him, but I know it was like an extra $40 if you wanted him to do a quote along with the autograph.
It's kind of crazy, man. And I guess for Robert Englund, I kind of understand because he's getting up there in age. He's probably not going to be doing them for that much longer. Plus, he's like, I mean, he did how many movies as Freddy? I guess I kind of get it more so for him, but still, it's just,
yeah.
I don't know.
I was at Connecticut, the Mohegan Casino, and I was there back when I first was doing Voorhees. I took a picture with Kane. Robert Englund was next to Kane, dude. All of a sudden, like the doors got stopped, and everybody, like a whole section was stopped. Dude, they rolled in. Michael, you're like this. They rolled in the actual ship from V.
Oh shit.
Dude, remember V, the TV show way back in the day? Okay, it was like this huge diamond. I'm talking, it's 20 feet high, 15 feet wide, and they rolled it in to Robert because he played in V. And then the front door came down, and they all came out in their costumes on, and they took pictures with him and everything. I was like, holy shit, they made the spaceship. Yeah, amazing.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, I bet you make free pics.
The prices are getting crazy. I'm trying to like calculate how much money do I need to bring with me to Scarefest this October. And like, would 1,000 be good for autographs and stuff? And then I'm hearing the prices that people are charging now. It's like, I don't know if 1,000 is going to be enough.
Depends what you're trying to
do. Was the hardest one. Robert Englund was the hardest celebrity I had to meet because you get a ticket to the show, but then I had to check in, then get in another line, hope I was in the right spot in the line before they ran out of other tickets to give you to get in line to meet Robert Englund.
That's the truth.
Yeah, like the last one that Robert was at, Monster Mania, you had to buy, in order to meet Robert Englund, you didn't just buy like a normal ticket. You had to buy a Robert Englund VIP ticket. Yeah. And they sold out of those like almost immediately. And that, if you didn't have one of those tickets, you couldn't even get in line to wait to meet him.
Yeah, Monster Mania did that too for the first time. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it.
Where because he was at Texas Frightmare when I went, he wasn't even in the convention floor. He had his own room.
That's what he does at Monster Mania.
Yeah, like you don't even see the man unless you pay the extra to get in there. And
he talks for 10 minutes. And
that's the thing. Everyone I've heard who's met him said it was worth it because he does spend time with each person.
Bro, I got a video with my diorama that I had to have him sign, and I cut him off. He's like, so, then my wife, then I go, that's cool. Can you sign this right here? And he goes, yeah. And I go, all right, cool. Let's take a picture. And he goes, yeah. I go, I'm out of here. Like, fuck that, dude. I waited in line for like 6 hours with like no AC, but everybody's sweating it. It was just, I wanted to get the hell out of there, dude. I couldn't take it.
So at Texas Frightmare, my buddy Destin and another friend of ours were there, and we weren't even attempting that line. Yeah. He at that night, because this was one where the convention was in a hotel, so all the celebrities were staying at that hotel. He went down to the bar at the end of the night, and Robert Englund is just down there at the bar drinking. So he bought Robert Englund a drink, and they just sat there talking. He's got like 10 or 15 selfies with Robert England and like videos just chilling with him. Didn't pay anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you motherfucker. Because I left. Like at the end of the day, I was like, I got what I meant to do. I met Matthew, Nev, Skeet, and Jamie, and I got out of there. And I regret it now. Could have stayed and met him.
Cool. One last thing for the fans, and we're out. Worst experience I ever had meeting a celeb was Tony Moran from Halloween. Such an arrogant prick. He was charged 25. Yeah, he went off like a couple of years ago, and then Daniel Harris and everybody defended him and shit. But if you listen to him, he goes, everybody who's ever paid money to take a picture with me is a fucking fool and an idiot. He said that live on recording, and I was like, wow. And he would say, I would say it to fans that came up to me, why do you want my money and shit? I'm like, what's wrong with you, guy?
There was so much that he did. Like that was a whole big stink for like a year. Like
Yeah.
didn't
He was like that
even
before,
like
though.
talk shit to like Tyler Maine like at
Yeah.
one convention? Like he was
Tyler
talking
Maine
shit
would
to him. It's like, dude,
destroy him.
Tyler Maine's like fucking 7 foot tall, dude. He would step on you.
You're gonna get your
What are you
shit
doing?
rocked.
Yeah, he talked a lot of shit about it. And then his sister passed away, and he talked shit about people not handling that right or something like that. Remember his sister was Joni Loves Chachi or whatever?
Yeah.
That was his sister. The one
Oh,
that
really? I
dated.
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's his sister. Yeah. So, but all right, cool. It's been a while. It's been an hour. So thank everybody for coming on. Thank you all the fans for jumping in. We'll definitely do another one. I appreciate you guys very much. I'll send out the gifts, send me your addresses, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks for having me, man.
Well,
just us,
Eric,
Michael. We're
buddy?
gonna take over. Cool. Peter, if you're backstage, you should have like an end stream button over at the top right. You just hit that button, and it should automatically just get rid of us. Until then, Michael, how you doing?
What if everybody just left? Like they hit the little red X at the bottom, you know, and then the stream stays on, and we keep going. So what else?
I wonder how long it would still go.
I don't know. I don't think any of us could even like click on the chat if we wanted to. So like Harley said, that was an awkward ending, and it's still going.
I think he might have left the studio.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Did he just leave the studio without stopping the stream?
I'm not sure. But everybody, I had a blast. I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
This was fun.
Thank you.
Peace.